Police cars everywhere, literally hundreds of them.
Those are cop cars there too, just unmarked. See all those cars?
Alright, look at the grand spectacle. Oh no.
This is the Memorial Day. Happened to be raining. Put a giant flag in the middle of the road.
A young officer killed. Innocent bystanders.
Up next, we're gonna jump into the Sacred Heart Church stuff real quick, and gonna play out the rest of the video, part 2 of Shootout Crisis Among Infinite Cities.
This linked in there, you know, the symbolism in the stained glass windows of the Sacred Church, even though this is their version of showing you the symbolism, like this 3, we obviously know that's Saturn. It's not the Trinity like they
or time
or whatever.
And space, so time and space.
Leave this linked if you guys want to check out some of the stained glass the 36 stained glass windows, better said.
You see here it says 2 fishes crossed like the letter X. I wonder what that stands for.
And letter X here, see that? That's funny. So just throw that in there real quick too. Now if it was some kind of magic that they were trying to pull off, this goes a long way to show what they were trying to do here. As you can see in this clip.
Here's them conjuring something from nothing. There is a give and a take.
See, as a flowers execute the magic. So the flowers died as the rock levitated. So all those people died this month for them to pull off something, maybe after the eclipse or whatever. You know, as most of I can fathom or gather at the moment. But either way, hopefully this video goes to show you like all this shit was a setup one way or another. It wasn't random shooters going around killing people because they had some kind of anti-Semitic views, or they were just going crazy. They didn't like the U.S. policies in foreign nations, or whatever the hell may have happened to get the story across to you. It wasn't for any of that.
Truth.
Also wanted to go back to this real quick. Remember the precinct, which was 191, can be 911, like Revelations 9:11, and opening the key, the angel that fell and opened up the pit or whatever, Abaddon, all that mess, you know, which goes to show in like the other video that I made called Pope's Deception and Abaddon's Army. It's like a 30-minute video. I suggest you go check that out. I'll leave it linked as well. But I just thought that was interesting that, you know, the precinct is 191. It could be 911, like 91101. 9/11 emergency, 9/11 the angel from the bottomless pit. Get it? Oh, just to bring back to what they said about the guns and where they bought them. So the lady in the video said that they robbed a gun store and stole enough ammunition to kill everybody. Here in New York Times it says investigators traced the serial numbers on 2 of the weapons and believe that Miss Graham had bought them in different stores in Ohio. Remember that story with the nuclear or the quantum physics generator happened in Ohio? So I wanted to throw that connection in there, and they said that they were expressed interest in the black Hebrew Israelites or whatever.
So the interview with the lady, I don't know what happened to that part, but there was a lady I interviewed and she said how they said that the people on the street said they robbed the gun store for ammunition at least. Maybe not the guns themselves, who knows, but she said they bought enough ammunition and stole enough ammunition and guns to kill everybody. And then like I'm showing here where they say they bought it in Ohio, Miss Graham had bought them some of these guns in Ohio, sort of like the story that we covered earlier in part 1 of this video where that quantum physics generator was in Ohio, as I'll elaborate a little further on in this video, in this second part here.
As well as here, they said, inside the supermarket, investigators found a Masonic AR-15 and a 12-gauge shotgun. So you got your 15, which is your fallen angel, 96, whatever, Masonic AR-15, and you got your 12, which is 3, and also you got your 9mm pistols. So all symbolic numbers in the guns that they reportedly had acquired, whether it be in Ohio or from a gun store like the person on the street told me that they robbed the gun store at. So didn't want to leave that out. Thought that was interesting. And it says here, Governor of New Jersey Phillips D. Murphy said Tuesday's attack reflected a growing crisis across infinite cities. So, yeah, just wanted to say that real quick.
Branstein Graham. After that, officials say at 12:21 that stolen U-Haul van parked across the street from JC.
Notice it said 12:21. So this is your 3 and your 3. Your 33, sort of like the it was all Fruit 33 and that fucking quantum physics generator story, remember? Across from a church that has 36 stained glass windows, and it was on what was it? 6300 block of Chip and Hook Road
Or Plaza.
See how it's all connected, right? And they say I'm the dumb one.
Huh. Look at him. Yup. Nope. Why? That's real. Symbol of matter and chaos.